Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And Riley, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Rebels will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. The game is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it second and medium. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crosses the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Powering through. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Ole Miss 7, Miami 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Williams. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's third down for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ole Miss 7, Miami 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Amatova. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Canes keep the football on the move. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him right at the 24.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's 3rd down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Trying to find some room. It's Amatova. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Pass not complete. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Let's go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's no good. He missed it. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Look at him run through those tacklers. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Williams. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
4 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Ole Miss 14, Miami 7.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Trucks through the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. Can he get there on the ground? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Running with purpose. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Single back takes the handoff. And the Rebels pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Rebels will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Ole Miss 21, Miami 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
He's brought down at the 38. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Williams. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Toss it to the back, running left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive.
Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Makes a quick grab. And the ball to the ground. Defense has got the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to... for a big turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down.
Mark out of bounds at the 34. Now a 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. A gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
His defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.